Mr. Zimmerman is out of the vehicle.
Holla peeps, it's your girl Schree reporting live for SchreeTV, covering the Zimmerman case. The defense is doing their part in the opening statement. He's about to talk about the moment of the shooting.
He had gotten out of the vehicle and had gone in this direction. So he's coming right down here when you're hearing the noise and when you're hearing the discussion about which way is he running.
I just don't take this guy seriously anymore since the knock-knock joke. I'm having a hard time, taking him seriously.
Pay attention to it if you would.
He needs to recuse himself from this trial. What you say? Okay, bye-bye.
She said she thought she heard
For real.
A voice or maybe voices.
Sorry about the knock-knock joke. Okay, Trayvon's parents are sitting right there. Hello.
The exchange turned into the event. It might have been.
Knock-knock. Who's there? Idiot. Idiot who?
There's no way to know.
Idiot dude. I don't know dude's name yet.
We'll need to hear what she says exactly to know if that's possible.
I'm sure I'll become very familiar with it by the time this trial gets underway.
I'm going to give a pause right there as you saw the parents of Trayvon Martin. They're in the courtroom listening to the defense opening statement. Get you caught up on what's been happening so far in this George Zimmerman trial. The defense continues the opening argument. The defense attorney Don West walked the jury really through the scene, the timeline, showing photos of the neighborhood.
Tonight on Your Mind, big party, be there. Holla. Don't worry, if you're on my Facebook page, my Twitter, wherever you are, you will know. You'll know where to go and where to kick it and listen. Holla if you're new to the show. Okay?
Of the George Zimmerman opening statements here on HL and on TJ Hall.
I don't know, y'all. I mean, if this defender, the defense attorney, if he's like that, you know, making light of all kinds of situations and everything right in front of Trayvon's family, the jury is they're gonna feel bad, you know, especially you know, it's all women, all females. We women have a lot of raging hormones going through our body. Depending upon the time of the month, you might get slapped, you know. So that was not good going in. Isn't this the one with the all-female jury? I believe it is. Regardless. Knock, knock. Who's there? George Zimmerman. George Zimmerman who? Oh, well, good. Now you can sit on the jury. Okay. Stupid. Shout out to all the beautiful ladies out there. Hello. Like to charm the ladies. Okay, wait. He said these assholes, they always get away. Zimmerman. Trayvon was 17, y'all. Ooh. They need to play the whole tape. It's gonna be some shit, y'all. It's gonna be some shit, for real. I think we all know it was murder. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, I can finally email my mom and thank her for wishing baby and I a happy 18th anniversary. That was her first time doing that. She's never done that.
This is the dog path. This is where people would take their dogs and walk them to the sports stations. So in any event, George Zimmerman is coming along here talking with the police about her, and John Rusty says, "Are you following him?" George Zimmerman says, "Yes."
It was so long ago.
He says, "We don't need you to do that." George Zimmerman says, "Okay." Suggesting
Oh wait, I gotta watch this trial. Wait a minute.
anything more to tell us which way he went, where he went, or even if he's doing anything else. So George stopped. George Zimmerman stopped.
George Zimmerman stopped when he shot the gun.
Pick up on the call between witness A, that's Rachel Gentile. As you may know, there's been some anonymity issues throughout the case. There aren't now, except for the jury, of course. So if you see something in the trial that's marked with a witness number, we'll try to remember to tell you who they are so you can keep all that straight. It would be unreasonable to ask you to keep all the witness numbers straight. So that's Rachel Gentile. She's 19 now. She was 18 at the time in February of 2012. And she came into this case mid to late March, about 3 weeks after the event. And a little later I'll explain to you how that happened, what the circumstances were, and ask you to consider certain things in evaluating her testimony. So at this point, it's routine for Sean Knopfler. He asks George Zimmerman, "What's your name?" "George." And George repeats.
I have the door open because I get better light. Shh, don't tell baby. She won't know until she starts getting hot. But I'm going to close it, intermittently. Close
This is
it.
a statement made by
If you notice I'm not shivering. I don't have my robe on, all cold.
The police are on their way. Mr. Zimmerman asked a few moments ago to
Welcome to the new people on my page. Make yourself at home, holla.
And Mr. Knopfler says to Mr. Zimmerman
On Facebook.
For sort of orientation purposes, what address are you parked in front? Then there was a little confusion because he was parked over here, but there aren't any street signs.
Zimmerman is like falling asleep at his own trial. How do you fall asleep at your own trial?
I think we've all done that.
This is a murder trial.
We don't happen to be able to know the name of the street.
Not like public pissing in the street trial.
There's a question.
What in the world?
Whether this is, in fact, I don't know if it's Twin Trees or Twin Lakes, two on the other.
He knows that the jury lost him. You can tell.
And it goes all the way around. In fact, George Zimmerman lives.
The jury's still thinking of the knock-knock joke, just like you and I.
So there was some confusion about...
and women, we get on a bone and we don't get off.
So,
you know what I mean? Especially if we're on our period. That's why Midol, everything's for irritability as well. So,
okay, what's your apartment?
The jury's made up of 6 women. So you got 6 chicks sitting there. So that's the difference between us and guys. Like guys, if you notice, they always let things go. They'll hang out, yeah, brother, whatever, hanging out, and they'll argue, and then it's over. But with girls, we linger. We remember that shit. So they're probably, still angry at him for saying that. Do you know what I mean? Because he's not talking as though he has a listening audience. Oh, and see, they cut out the words that we probably would love to hear. What the hell's going on?
Evidence proves at least one thing.
We'll push it 5, but let me tell you, it's nothing But a pause. The action has already started. The fireworks, the comments, the social media buzz. They wanted a trial, guys. And Don West, the George Zimmerman defense attorney, the big talk is the knock-knock joke. Yeah. All right, lawyers in the crowd here. What?
You don't have to tell me, honey.
No one reacted.
That knock-knock joke just threw the whole trial off course. What you say? Well, I'm going to cut this off, you guys, right now so I can shut the door and let some air conditioning circulate around here for my baby. I love you guys. And this trial or trip, it hasn't even started yet. What?